What's up, guys? Most real estate agents don't fail because they're not smart. They fail simply because they don't have a system and they treat real estate like a side hustle, not a career. Guys, this is a career. In this video, I'm breaking down the 10 biggest reasons most agents fail and how to do the exact opposite. So let's dive in. Let's go. There's a big difference between being a committed agent and having interest in real estate. So saying you want to succeed just isn't enough. You've got to do all the things that will make you succeed. Committed agents show up daily, consistently, each and every day. They're getting 50 to 60 contacts a day. They do it when it's hard. They do it when it's boring. They're willing to do it after they've been rejected all day, every day from the 2 days prior to. That's commitment. Now you've got to build non-negotiables into your day. And one of those is prospecting. If you haven't read the book by Jed Blunt, Fanatical Prospecting, go buy it. But you've got to consistently prospect all day, every day, because that's where your money comes from. You've got to role play. So get out there, spend an hour a day role playing, handling objections, getting your pitch sharpened, and making sure you're ready. You got to wake up and do what other real estate agents are not doing. That's what's going to bring you success. So number 2, you've got to have strategy. Most agents don't even know what is happening in the real estate market. They don't follow up on trends. They don't know that in March, we had the worst dip in real estate in the last 2 years. You've got to know data. You've got to watch different things so that when people ask you questions, you can tell them. You can tell them that we're 7 million homes short of keeping up with supply and demand. Know what prices are in each area. Know what homes sold for, how long they were on the market, the price per square foot. Look like a pro when you show up at that doorstep. Use MLS hot sheets to send you houses of certain areas you're prospecting, so you know when homes come up, when they sell. Get on Keeping Current Matters. Gather a ton of stuff off of Keeping Current Matters that has breakdowns and slides and graphs of what the market's doing, where it's projected to go, and why. And make sure that you're the most experienced agent that they have ever met, and you know where the market's going. Number 3, you've got to get out the fear of making mistakes. Every top producer has a list of epic screw-ups. Mistakes are how we grow. So stop playing it safe, start playing to win, fail fast, and learn even faster. Learn from those mistakes. So record every one of your door knocks. Review them every day. Track all your rejections. Turn them into scripts. Write down your 5 worst mistakes that you've made over the week. Turn each one of them into a lesson that you're learning from. Guys, this is how you're gonna become successful. But failing to correct is gonna cause you to fail. Continue to correct until you're finding mistakes. Use tools like fireflies.ai or otter.ai. This will record and transcribe your sales calls so that you can improve them. Guys, next, number 4, don't follow bad role models. There are so many agents out there that feel like they are the best, but they sell $7 million in real estate. That's not who you want to be. So find the top 5 agents in your organization who are skilled, consistent, profitable, not the loudest ones in the office. Find the ones that are going to be the best mentor, coach, trainer, interview them, and then learn what they're doing. And then rip off and reuse what the successful agents are doing that aren't prospecting anymore, that have found the success. That's who you need to be around. Number 5, lots of people don't have prospecting systems. They're in the business of social media and attracting clients, but they don't have a system. They farm, they get online, they use a database. But guys, all of these don't bring now business. That's future business. Your CRM is for future business. I'm building, and it will be out here in 2 weeks, a door knocking app that is a CRM, but it is for future business. It's not for now business. So go out and pound those doors. Convert those people you're in front of. Put them in the Real D2D app. And then have someone else follow up with them as you continue to go get now business. But don't spend your time prospecting in ways that are going to create a huge hole in your bank account and cause you to fail to succeed. Go find now business. Get off social media. Quit paying for ads. Quit buying leads and learn how to prospect at a high level so that you're going to go build your business. Okay, number 6, you've got to treat real estate not like a 9-to-5 job. This is not a 9-to-5 job. In fact, if you're not producing at the level you want to, it should be starting in the morning at 7 a.m. and going till 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. You have got to get out earlier than the other agents. You've got to outwork the other agents. You've got to get sharper than the other agents. You've got to talk to more people than the other agents. And you've got to be more prepared to win, because there are millions and millions of real estate agents competing for all of the deals that are out there. So make sure you're the best. Make sure you're not working from 9 to 5, making sure if you haven't hit your goals to have it under contract this week, that you're going to go out and work on Saturday. You're going to work harder, that you're going to win. That's how we win, people. Number 7, you've got to have sales skills. You don't fail because of rejection. You sell because you don't know what to say or how to say it or use the right tonalities. You fail because you're not connecting with your client. You're coming across salesy. You're using a script. Guys, don't use scripts. Learn how to engage with your client and talk to them and ask them the right questions. Learn how to prospect. Learn how to present. Learn how to handle objections. And if you don't know how to do this at a high scale from someone that's really good at it, get with that person. But you got to practice daily. Get in a role play group. I have role play groups that run twice a day, every day, and they're impressive. They help our agents succeed. Next, number 8, you've got to have goals. You got to have goals that are going to push you to win. If you don't have goals, you won't hit it. Then you've got to reverse engineer those goals so that you go out and you talk to a certain number of people every day. And then you have to convert so many people every day. These are real goals. So if you want to close 18 deals in a year, you've got to break that down. What does that look like? How many conversations do I need to have to get that one deal? And if I get that one deal in 60 conversations, that's rough, right? But then I got to have 18 deals. So I've got to times 60 conversations by 18. That's 1,080 conversations. Guys, you got to break this down. Know what you got to do. Have your sales cycles figured out and then improve them as you go. Get better. Sharpen that saw. And I'm going to tell you, you're not going to do a closed deal in 60 conversations. All of you know that. Even if you're a baller. Bottom line is you're going to have to put hundreds of conversations in before you get that first deal. And that requires the next step, having a schedule. Your calendar is going to predict your future. The more open spots you have on there, the more spots that get filled in with just busy work, doing paperwork, talking to clients, that is what's going to cause your failure. If your schedule looks like you're a part-timer, your results will too. Look into time blocks. Make sure you're prospecting for the majority of your day. Give yourself an hour to follow up with past clients or to handle fires, but then make sure you're spending 7, 8, 9 hours prospecting. I know that's against the holy grail of real estate. People are looking at me going, Dwayne, that's unheard of. I have agents in my program that started doing 50 contacts to 70 contacts a day. And they said, man, I didn't think it was possible. Once I started doing it, I have seen my business explode. And it's not that hard to do. You just have to build the system for it and plan for it and go out and do it. This is how you're going to get to that next level. It's all about consistency and having that calendar and making sure it's blocked to give you the biggest wins. Lastly, number 10, most agents make horrible financial decisions. They don't have reserves. They don't have a plan. They're in panic mode. They're in desperation mode, so they can't sell well. They can't afford to do anything because they're into big losses and big wins. Hey, if I just keep plugging along, I'm going to get a big win. Well, when that big win happens, guess what? They've already spent it because they've had so many big losses up until that point. So what you've got to do in real estate is create consistent money coming in every month. Go outpace the market and then don't spend it until you have a reserve. Get a reserve that's going to allow you to invest in yourself. Hire a coach. Get into role play groups. Connect with people that are smarter than you. Go to seminars. Buy books. Read books. Have time for books. Because if you have to prospect for 10 hours a day because you don't have any money, you don't have time to read books and get better. That money is going to give you financial freedom to educate yourself, to get better at all things in life, and to get to where you're not so desperate on the doors that you can't close because people read your desperation. There's tons of other things that I would teach you about that's going to build wealth and financial freedom. We'll connect on those on another day. But it starts with investing into real estate, bringing in residual income properties, different things like that. But guys, one thing I want to call you out to is if you're a real estate agent and you're in the most powerful industry in the world and you're building wealth, what are you going to do to treat it like a business starting today? What is your commitment? Comment below what you're going to commit to do today that you've never done before, and then let's follow up and I will follow up with you and see how you do it. Make sure you use some of the things that I've told you about that's helped me stop door knocking, prospecting after 2 years that's now built a clear, actionable step plan for you guys to go out and use to get to the same level where you're making on average $25 to $30 million a year in real estate sales without any prospecting. I know it works. I've trained many agents to do this. Over the last 7 years, I've helped train the Rookie of the Year every year. So make sure you're ready to grind. And if you're ready to commit, reach out to me. I'd love to give you a consultation and tell you one-on-one what you need to work on and how you need to do it. My number is 801-243-4544. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and I'll help reset your real estate game each and every week with new topics, new training, and stuff that's going to help you get to that next level. Thanks for watching today, you guys.